Greetings, dear soul. Welcome to my channel. I'm Shannon, and I'll be your reader today. I've been really feeling soul contracts lately. A lot of things coming through, a lot of things coming in that we're finishing up. So I'm going to take a look at your soul contracts today. I want you to think of a person that you want to know about. You want to know about those soul contracts between you and this person, and just focus on one of these three decks. And whichever one you're drawn to, that's the contract, that's the situation that you are here to hear about today. So just one of these three decks. This one here has a piece of amber on top. This one has some yellow jasper, and this has some tiger eye. So whichever one of these you're being drawn toward. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move these up and start with deck number one here. Let's see what is going on with this soul contract that you have with this person on your mind right now. What is the past life situations and experiences that you've shared with this person? Okay, spirituality and religion, mother, and orphan. Okay, I want to take a moment to pay attention to this amber, this beautiful piece of amber here, and what the purpose of amber is, because I think this is tied into this reading. Amber brings in like source energy, and it helps release negative energies. It helps soothe. And I think this situation with this person really does need some soothing, because clearly there's been some deep things going on. It definitely looks like there was an abandonment situation here going on. And when it says mother, it could have something to do with an actual female mother figure that you're dealing with. It could have something to do with a mothering situation for them. Perhaps they experienced a situation where they were abandoned, and this is what is coming up for them so much. There's definitely something here tied to spirituality and religion. When we see this orphan card come up in these past life readings, this really draws our attention because of all of what happens to your soul when you experience disconnection from your mother or a situation of abandonment. It brings up all these feelings of self-worth, lack of self-worth. And I think this spirituality and religion card is coming into play because we have had a lot of lifetimes of being programmed about what is acceptable, what's appropriate, what this is supposed to be and look like. And perhaps there was a disconnection as far as spirituality goes with this same character, or they either brought in some very intense spirituality into the situation, and perhaps that's what is creating this disconnection between the mother figure. If there was an extreme religious or spiritual position that this person was bringing in, almost bringing in some like religious trauma. This can definitely be affecting what's going on with you today with this person. So the whole point being, here are the areas of life that you really need to heal. This also could really tie into divine feminine mother energy, nurturing energy that did not exist. You didn't have this, or this person that you're thinking of did not have this, but it is somehow desperately affecting your situation right now. So this is the area you need to look at and heal. It could be that the religion you're currently in does not align with what your beliefs are. And this religion may have been something pushed by the mother figure. And it looks like it could be something even where you didn't go along with it, or this person didn't go along with it, and then experienced some abandonment, some rejection here. So there's definitely some healing that needs to go on with that divine feminine mother energy. The thing is, your ability to manifest is directly tied to this energy, this mother divine feminine energy, because it is the energy of creation. It's the energy of manifestation. So when this is healed within yourself, within your relationship, that's when the beautiful manifestations will start to come to fruition. part of your soul's journey with this person includes a healing of all of this. It includes remembrance of your ability to tap into the divine love and source of this feminine energy that you can have, and you can't truly ever be abandoned. And that's what it is. You can't actually be abandoned, won't ever be abandoned by the universe. So do a little work around the mother, the feminine energy with this person, and pay attention to how that ends up soothing the relationship and soothing the soul, and bringing this beautiful amber energy of source and soothing and healing into this relationship. Okay, thank you, deck 1. All right. Okay, let's go to this deck number 2. This was with the yellow jasper. So to begin, yellow jasper brings in new relationships, new experiences, new fresh energy. So whatever is going on with this person, it does call for some type of new energy to come in, and it's saying that that's maybe what's coming your way. So let's take a look at the soul contract here that you have with this person that you're thinking of. What is going on with this relationship? Okay, you have a health aspect, trust and faith, unrequited love. Okay, when we see unrequited love show up, we know that you've had some deep soul contracts with this person before, having to do with self-love, self-worth, because that's what it comes back to. And because of this unrequited love and possibly creating an inability to have trust and faith, the health suffered. It truly did. I mean, this is almost looking like could have died from heartbreak from this relationship in the past. And it really shook your trust and faith in the universe, in people, in other humans perhaps. But this relationship that has some aspects of unrequited love in it, it really is meant to teach your soul some deep, deep lessons. So either this person that you're thinking of did not share your deep love for them, or the other way around. Maybe they had some unrequited love for you, and you two have come back into this life to work out this relationship in some way. And it could be that this unrequited love from a prior lifetime is really affecting your ability to trust this person, because your soul feels they've betrayed you in the past. Your soul feels that they weren't with you in the past and they didn't love you in the same way that you loved them. And again, I take you back to this health aspect where you've suffered. Your mental health, your physical health has suffered because of this relationship in prior lifetimes. So this is one of the things you've come to heal with this person, and to come to terms with it in some way, whether or not it ends up in a romantic relationship, or maybe even a parent or a sibling or relative in some way. You're here to heal this. You're here to remember that actually you are a divine being who deserves love and is worth being loved, regardless of the experiences you've had in the past, because those were meant for your growth. But this is where the healing needs to happen in this relationship, trust and faith. And I want to call your attention to Jasper bringing these new experiences of trust and faith back into this relationship. So even though this person may have betrayed you, maybe it was even you betraying them in the past, and they're not trusting you perhaps, and this is degrading your health. This is the area of life you are here to experience again with this person, and these lessons are not easy surrounding these issues of self-worth and self-love and trust and faith, but this is what you're here to heal. So either it's you're here to get over that, or maybe you're here to draw a line, a boundary where you say to this person, I'm not doing this anymore. We've done this enough, and I already know what it's like to be betrayed by you, and I'm gonna go elsewhere where I don't have to experience this unrequited love anymore. I mean, maybe you've experienced all of that past lifetime now. You're here to say, okay, let's try again. Let's see if we can have trust and faith in each other during this lifetime. And when you do heal all of that within yourself, I do see these health issues starting to heal. Your body is affected by the energy of what you're feeling. Your emotions are highly tied into your health. So any health issues you're experiencing, especially around the heart, the lungs, anywhere in that area, because this is heart chakra stuff, that's really going to be affected by this situation. So spend some time doing some self-care around the idea of self-worth and self-love. You have the intuition to know which way this is going, whether this is, okay, dig in and forgive, or it's time to let go. You'll know which one that is. Trust yourself on this, dear soul, trust yourself. Okay, let's take a look at deck 3 now. Okay, on to deck 3 here. I've got this tiger eye, and I just want to bring out some qualities of the tiger eye for this reading. This is here to bring some clarity, to get some vision, to make this situation a little more clear to you. So the tiger eye is here to assist with that. This also is a little bit of grounding energy to help ground this situation. So let's take a look at what is going on with the soul contracts with this person that you're thinking of. Some situations from past lives are affecting you now. What do they look like? Of course, a karmic relationship we're looking at. Greco-Roman, interesting. Authority figures, wow. Okay, this looks like some deep gameplay that has happened between you two before that has to do with power. Interestingly, this Greco-Roman card coming out, I'm going to actually read a little bit out of the book here about that. This card indicates that you had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. You may have noticed you're drawn to Greco-Roman architecture, culture, spirituality. Perhaps you've even visited areas of the Mediterranean. Often we visit a place we've lived in other lives. During that lifetime, you had experiences and relationships that are affecting you today, having to do with these authority figures. So there was absolutely some type of authority figure that made some decisions in your lifetime during that time that affected your relationship deeply and resulted in this karmic connection between the two of you. So perhaps this person was an authority figure over you in a past lifetime, had control of your life in a way that deeply affected your life back then and now. I really feel like we're looking at some power and control issues with this person because of this authority figure card here. So this authority figure card indicates that someone did exert some control over your life that you did not appreciate, or that really just affected you during this time period of the Greco-Roman time period. And you can imagine in your mind what the culture was like back then, where there were definitely people who had power in society and others who were just the pawns. So whether or not you were the one exerting power, or you were the one having power exerted over you, this karmic relationship is here now to resolve those issues completely. It wants you to take a look at what kinds of situations have come up with this person that have had you questioning your ability to control your life, your ability to be your authentic self. This karmic relationship card has come up to affirm to you that you absolutely have spent prior lifetimes with this person that you're thinking of. You definitely have, and it did create a karmic situation that needs to be resolved. I've already talked about how it's probably some power control situation where you were either the one without the power or with the power. So this is what needs healing here, dear soul. This is what you have to take a look at within yourself and see what type of decision making you've had surrounding this person, and has it been controlled by the fears the phobias and the things that have come up from other lifetimes. So even ask yourself, does that even seem reasonable? Like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I have fear around this person? Why am I worried about this person taking away my freedom? Why am I maybe even drawn toward control over another person? Perhaps you were the authority figure in that lifetime. What's going on with that? You have to do a little bit of self-talk here to find out how to undo this. But just know that the universe very much supports healing of this. And once you can see the patterns of behavior that you've been cycling over and over and over with this person, ever since the Greco-Roman times, how many times have you lived lifetimes with this person doing this same cycle? This is how you break it. So the tiger eye really tells me that you're going to see the cycle here. You're going to see the cycle of power control. You're going to see the cycle that needs to be broken with this person, and you will have the power to break it if you so choose. And the universe supports that. This is what your soul's asking for. Okay, thank you, dear soul. Thank you so much for listening. If this has helped you anyway, please hit that like button. Have a blessed day, light and love to you, dear soul.